I love you both so much. I honestly live to make you proud. I mean that with all of my heart. I can't believe I get to call you guys my friends.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 moments on the Drew Barrymore Show.
You're Nicole Kidman. I mean, if you close, that's Nicole Kidman. It was Nicole. The Reese. I love when you do Timothy Chalamet.
Oh, thank you.
Oh,
Thank you. What's not to love about him?
For this list, we'll be looking at all of the best wacky, silly, and emotional moments from the wonderful Drew Barrymore and her talk show. If we missed any of your favorite Drewisms, let us know in the comments. Number 10, ROTFL.
I've always been my biggest fan.
I love that. You deserve to be, because we're all there with you.
Eddie Murphy is a comedy legend, so it's no surprise he was easily able to make Drew lose it so completely when he made an appearance on season 1 of the show.
You know what you should do every morning?
What?
You should do a victory dance. You should wake up every morning and do the Drew Barrymore victory dance. I won! You won, mama.
During the interview, Drew and Eddie talk about their SNL connection. He did an E.T.-themed sketch with her back in 1982 when she was just a kid, and they discussed Drew's great love for coming to America. Drew asks Eddie to say her favorite line from the movie, and of course he obliges.
I have a date with Lisa? No, I'll do it later.
I know.
I have a date with Lisa!
Drew's reaction is so wacky and precious. Her genuine love for the film is on full display, and it's a joy to watch. Number 9, Josie Geller interviews Ben Platt.
Hi, Drew. Hi, Ben. It's me, Josie Geller.
Never Been Kissed is one of Drew's classic romantic comedies, starring Drew as Josie Geller, a 25-year-old journalist who goes undercover at her old high school and falls in love with a teacher.
Sorry I'm late. It took me forever to get here.
I know what you mean.
We love this movie, so we were so delighted every time Drew decided to revive the character of Josie on her show. We loved to see the Never Been Kissed cast reunion, but one of our favorite moments was when Drew brought Josie back to fangirl out and interview Ben Platt and the rest of the Dear Evan Hansen movie cast.
When you were in high school, what did you want to be? Amanda?
I wanted to be a director.
Oh, you gonna do it?
Yeah.
Drew plays the part of a nervous, excited high schooler perfectly, even after all these years. Number 8, bloopers.
How to make your eyes pop. What's inside your beauty box? Wait, that does not sound right.
Everyone loves a good blooper, and no one is more of a queen of gaffes than Drew Barrymore. Drew is so good at physical comedy and has such a goofy personality that you just know she's always down to laugh at herself when things go wrong.
Last time asking of old. All right. 8th time's the charm.
These bloopers have every kind of gaffe there is, from botched line readings to jokes that didn't quite land. But one of our favorites of the bunch is when Jeremy, a lizard, decided to go number 2 in the middle of a sketch. That's showbiz, baby.
Jeremy has decided to do her business. And Jeremy, you did it on the Oriental rug.
Oh, no.
Number 7, a nanny surprise. The Nanny has had a bit of a resurgence of late, and Drew took full advantage of that fact when actress Awkwafina showed up to talk about all things Queens.
Since I'm not from Queens, I thought you should play against another true blue Queens native. Please welcome the legendary Fran Drescher.
Imagine her surprise when the beloved Fran Drescher, the nanny herself, showed up to join her. Watching Awkwafina's genuine surprise and delight at seeing Fran is just so much fun to witness.
You're from Flushing. That's crazy. Did you go to Lums?
Of course, that's where my sister's Sweet 16 was.
What?
The two women talk about their shared hometown, and Fran even brings up the idea of having a recurring role on Awkwafina's show, Awkwafina is Nora from Queens. Send the offer now, Awkwafina.
I should be your neighbor on the show.
Yes. I'm setting the offer right now. The offer's coming.
Number 6, two Drews. What's better than Drew Barrymore having a talk show? How about two Drew Barrymores having a talk show?
I'm really nervous to meet you. I'm so excited. I'm such a fan.
I'm your biggest fan. You're gonna make me cry. Are we gonna cry?
SNL star Chloe Fineman has really refined her Drew impression over time on the sketch comedy series, nailing down Drew's mannerisms and cadence with ease.
I am just like you, a boho free spirit, mommy, mother, movie star since I was 6.
It's the Drew Barrymore Show.
How Drew you do?
Some celebrities might take issue with an impression, but Drew was super game to let Chloe do her thing and seemed to really enjoy talking about all of Chloe's great celebrity impressions. Not only was the interview funny, but it was also fun to see both actresses speak about how they go about their craft.
I mean, doing you was so exciting because you were on the cover of InStyle, and the impression that I did this summer started because I really wanted that shirt. It was so cute.
Which got sold and raised like $90,000 for the Rosa Parks Scholarship Foundation.
Totally.
Number 5, Dakota vs. Ellen Part 2. Dakota Johnson, everyone's favorite interview guest, broke the internet in 2019 after she called out Ellen for lying about not being invited to Dakota's birthday party.
Actually, no, that's not the truth, Ellen. You were invited.
The clip made the rounds, and we all watched it over and over, because why wouldn't we? It was awkward and positively thrilling to watch Dakota call the talk show host out.
Yeah. But I did invite you and you didn't come. So.
This time you invited me?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
How do you know? I don't think so.
Ask everybody. Ask Jonathan, your producer.
Well, leave it to Drew to bring something we all love back to the forefront. During a Dakota Johnson interview on Drew's show, Drew brought back up the iconic Ellen moment to great effect.
Is this for real? Because, you know, people have gotten in trouble for claiming not being invited to your parties. That was amazing, by the way. Like, amazing.
You're right, Drew. It was amazing. Number 4, Tom Green.
I was so attracted to our next guest, I even married him. Yeah.
Reuniting with an ex is hard. Most of us would probably not choose to do it on live TV, but then again, most of us are not Drew Barrymore. During the first season of Drew's show, she invited her ex-husband, Charlie's Angels actor Tom Green, to come on for an interview.
Do you like my mug?
I do. Oh my God, is that me with a neck brace on?
Oh.
Not only were the two once married, but this interview marked the first time the pair had spoken in 15 years.
You know, it's nice to reconnect. We really did not talk for about 15 years, I guess. And this is really the first time we've looked at each other face to face in 15 years.
Luckily, the reunion was really amicable. Both had nothing but nice and supportive things to say about the other. Even though Tom has a new woman in his life, his dog Charlie, it's nice to see him getting along with Drew after all this time.
It makes sense that the Chad would have a dog named Charlie, right? I'm the Chad.
Yes!
I'm the Chad.
You are the Chad!
I'm the Chad.
Number 3, Charlie's Angels reunion.
It's hard to keep it together, man. I just felt like bursting into tears. I'm just so happy we're all together.
Speaking of Charlie's Angels, this list wouldn't be complete without this next entry. Drew kicked off the very first episode of her show with something that was sure to get people talking, an angel reunion. Lucy Liu and Cameron Diaz joined Drew to talk about their time being angels together, and also their lifelong friendship.
We have Charlie's Angels as our sort of backdrop that brought us together, but then we get to fill in all of life together in real moments, which I just so appreciate.
It was such a joy to see the women together again after all this time, and it was so clear that they really are true friends. You always hope that your favorite co-stars actually get along in real life, and we're so happy that these 3 butt-kicking women actually do.
And that is why I asked you guys here today, is because if you're gonna do something big, you wanna do it with your girlfriends.
Number 2, a birthday surprise.
We all thought it would be a really fun idea if I didn't know anything that was gonna happen today. How cool is that?
There are few things better than seeing an old friend on your birthday. And when you're Drew Barrymore, an old friend can translate to one of the greatest living directors on the planet. On Drew's birthday episode, so many of her favorite people showed up to surprise her. Cameron Diaz and David Letterman, just to name a few.
What do you think? Here, sit down. Oh my.
We're gonna need the tissues.
Yeah.
I'm so grateful that you came here.
But Drew's best reaction came when director Steven Spielberg showed up to say hello. After playing a clip of a young Drew talking about how much she loved working with Steven on the set of E.T., the director himself popped up on screen, and Drew burst into tears.
Can you venture a guess about who is about to join us right now?
First person that cared about me.
A lovely moment for all. Before we unveil our number one pick, here are some honorable mentions. Girls Trip. That's one way to make friends.
Then he asked me how my day went, and I said, oh, it's been amazing. I've actually made some new friends. As I grab my phone from the counter and I flip it in his face to the girls on the call, and it was a cinematic moment. I mean, his face.
Yes, good.
A good witch. Drew is definitely a good witch.
And
Thank you.
I just want to say thank you, and I'd also like to contribute $10,000 to put towards your incredible program.
Adam Sandler feud. Who you got, Jen or Drew?
Okay, so there was this Twitter debate that happened about who's a better partner for Adam Sandler, Jennifer Aniston, or Drew Barrymore, which sounds weird to say my name. And what I loved about what came out of that was...
What?
Well, that you and I chose each other.
Oh, well, that's a no-brainer.
Drew goes back to school. It's never too late.
I'm so incredibly excited to announce the fact that with Rue's support, I'm going to be pursuing my GED to finally finish my traditional education.
Marie Kondo. Drew meets a hero.
I can't even look at a doorknob without thinking, what would Marie say?
それは完全にもうこんまりメソッド本当に極めていらっしゃいますね。
You have truly mastered the KonMari method, I must say.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. 50 First Dates Reboot.
Hi, Lucy. Good morning. It's me, Henry. We are on, I think, about our 5,000th date together. It's been great. I want to catch you up.
Jennifer Aniston and Drew may have been joking about their Adam Sandler feud, but we all know who would really win in that contest. It's Drew. From The Wedding Singer to 50 First Dates, Drew and Adam have a ton of great romantic comedies to choose from. So imagine our delight when the two decided to remake the end of maybe their greatest achievement, 50 First Dates.
Lucy's got her own show now?
Tom!
Yes, 10-second Tom. That's right.
That's great. Who's Lucy? And why is everyone outside wearing a mask?
The moment is everything you'd want it to be. Funny, sweet, and full of those feelings that make you feel all warm and fuzzy inside. Let's get these two into another movie, Stat.
You are going to make people so happy every day, every time they see you. You are magic. The whole world feels it, and I'm lucky that I know you so well. I love you.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.